The lungs are vital for human life, constantly working to bring in oxygen and remove carbon dioxide. To maintain overall health, it's essential to care for your respiratory system, and a major part of that is monitoring the foods you eat. Unfortunately, many common foods can be harmful to your lungs, and this article will highlight some of the worst offenders. Stick around until the end to learn about a surprising food that most people eat, which is particularly harmful to lung health. White bread, a common staple in many diets. White bread is made from refined carbohydrates, which have had most of their nutrients stripped away. These simple carbs can lead to inflammation, restricting blood flow throughout the body, including the lungs, and adding stress to your heart and respiratory system. Opt for whole wheat or whole grains instead. Processed meat, meats like hot dogs, ham, salami, and canned meats are loaded with sodium and nitrites, preservatives used to extend shelf life and improve flavor. While nitrites aren't immediately harmful, studies suggest they may increase cancer risks. Excessive sodium also causes inflammation, which stresses the lungs and heart. It's best to enjoy processed meats sparingly. Burgers. Studies show that eating more than one burger a week can trigger wheezing in people with asthma, due to the processed meats and high saturated fat content. Diets rich in saturated fats can worsen symptoms of asthma and COPD, so it's worth reconsidering how often you indulge. Whole milk. Dairy products like whole milk can increase mucus production, which can lead to breathing difficulties, reduced oxygen intake, and a higher risk of lung infections. If possible, switch to alternatives like almond or coconut milk. Broccoli. Although broccoli is healthy and packed with nutrients, its downside is that it can cause gas during digestion, which can indirectly affect lung function. Excess gas reduces the space in the chest, making it harder for the lungs to fully expand, limiting oxygen intake. Salt. While sodium is necessary for proper bodily functions, too much salt can lead to dehydration and inflammation, which in turn puts more strain on the respiratory system. Those with lung conditions should monitor their sodium intake carefully. Soda. Soda can negatively affect the lungs for several reasons. It's loaded with sugar, carbonation, and caffeine, which can cause tooth decay, increase acidity, and trigger heartburn, making breathing more difficult. Additionally, caffeine can elevate heart rate and blood pressure, forcing the heart and lungs to work harder. Drinking water is a better choice. Fried foods. Though delicious, fried foods are bad for the cardiopulmonary system due to their high saturated fat content, breading, and excessive calories. These factors lead to inflammation, strain on the lungs and heart, and weight gain, all of which can make breathing more difficult. Limiting fried foods is beneficial for both lung and heart health. Coffee. While many rely on coffee for an energy boost, overconsumption has been linked to an increased risk of lung cancer in both smokers and non-smokers, though more research is needed. Moderation is key, so try to limit coffee intake to 2 cups or less per day. By making healthier food choices and being mindful of your diet, you can better care for your lungs and overall respiratory health. However, always check with your doctor for medical advice and treatment. Thank you for reading. Let us know which of these foods you'll be cutting back on. And if you'd like to explore this topic further, check out the full guide on our website.